Did you know that after age 40, the female body can lose up to 1% of its muscle mass per year if nothing is done? And that this isn't just a matter of aesthetics, but also of hormonal balance, metabolism, and preventing serious diseases. The natural drop in estrogen, insulin sensitivity changes, and even your mood can fluctuate more. But there is a powerful ally that can help keep everything in balance: the right protein. In today's video, I'm going to share the 5 best protein sources that not only strengthen your muscles, but also help your hormones work at their best. Stay with me until the end, because I'll explain exactly how each of these sources works in your body and the common mistakes you must avoid if you don't want to sabotage your results. Leave a comment below telling me your favorite source of protein and whether you think you're getting enough for your age. Like this video and share it with a friend who's always complaining about fatigue, slow metabolism, or trouble losing weight after 40. Let's take care of your health and longevity together. Eggs. It's complete nutrition for your hormones. Few foods are as complete as the egg. It's rich in high-quality protein. Meaning it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs. Exactly what your muscles and hormones require. The real star is the yolk. That's where you'll find choline, essential for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter important for memory and mood, along with vitamins like B12, D, and K2, which actively support hormonal regulation. Eggs also provide healthy fats, crucial for the synthesis of sex hormones like estrogen and progesterone. For women over 40, this is critical, since the natural drop in these hormones can cause symptoms such as hot flashes, insomnia, and difficulty concentrating. How to consume: choose pasture-raised or organic eggs, which have a better fat profile and more balanced nutrients. Boiling or scrambling them with minimal oil helps preserve their nutrients. A safe average is 1 to 2 eggs per main meal, but this can vary depending on weight, metabolism, and activity level. Common mistake: throwing away the yolk. That's where most of the nutrients that support hormonal health are found. Fish rich in omega-3. Inflammation under control and hormones in balance. Fish such as salmon, sardines, mackerel, and anchovies are true allies for women's health. After 40, they are abundant sources of high-quality protein and, most importantly, omega-3 fatty acids, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. Low-grade chronic inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of aging, impacting everything from hormonal function to cardiovascular and brain health. Omega-3s help reduce this inflammation, improve the fluidity of cell membranes, and facilitate communication between cells, including those responsible for hormone production and regulation. For women in perimenopause or menopause, omega-3 rich fish can help ease symptoms such as dry skin, mood changes, and even hot flashes, thanks to their modulating effect on inflammatory processes and on the central nervous system. How to consume: choose cold water, deep sea fish, which naturally accumulate more omega-3. Ideally, include 2 to 3 servings per week. Baking, grilling, or steaming helps preserve nutrients without oxidizing the healthy fats. Common mistake: relying only on farm-raised fish, which often have less omega-3 and more omega-6, potentially promoting inflammation. Whenever possible, choose wild-caught fish or certified sustainable sources. Lean and organic meats, pure protein and hormones in harmony. Lean meats such as chicken, turkey, and low-fat beef cuts are excellent sources of complete, easily absorbed protein. For women over 40, they provide the amino acids needed to preserve muscle mass, maintain an active metabolism, and supply raw materials for hormone production. They are also rich in heme iron, which is better absorbed by the body and helps prevent anemia, a condition that can worsen symptoms like fatigue, hair loss, and difficulty concentrating. Choosing organic or pasture-raised meats is an investment in your health. These production methods generally result in a more balanced nutritional profile, with fewer residues of artificial hormones and antibiotics that could interfere with women's hormonal balance. Selecting lean cuts also helps avoid excess saturated fat, supporting cardiovascular health, which becomes even more important at this stage of life. Consumption can vary depending on weight, activity level, and individual needs, but including small portions throughout the week ensures consistent protein intake without overloading the body. A common mistake is over-consuming processed meats, such as deli cuts and sausages, which contain preservatives and additives that can harm hormonal balance and overall health. Legumes and protein-rich grains, plant-based alternatives for strength and hormonal balance. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, peas, and quinoa are excellent plant-based protein options for women over 40. In addition to providing essential amino acids for muscle preservation and hormonal health, they also offer soluble fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity. This glycemic control is crucial to prevent insulin spikes, which can lead to abdominal fat accumulation and hormonal imbalance. Legumes are also natural sources of phytoestrogens, plant compounds that can bind to estrogen receptors in the body, helping to ease some menopausal symptoms such as hot flashes and mood swings. Furthermore, their high fiber content supports gut health, a factor increasingly recognized as important for hormonal regulation and immunity. It's best to vary your sources and combine legumes with whole grains to ensure a complete amino acid profile. Dishes like soups, salads, stews, and nutrient-rich bowls make them practical and versatile. A common mistake is consuming these foods in excess without proper portion control, which can cause digestive discomfort, especially in those not accustomed to high fiber intake. Introducing them gradually and ensuring good hydration helps avoid this problem. Fermented dairy and whey protein, supporting the microbiota and hormone synthesis. Plain yogurt, kefir, and high-quality fermented cheeses are valuable sources of protein while also providing probiotics that promote a balanced gut microbiota. The connection between gut health and hormones is increasingly studied. A healthy gut supports the metabolism and balance of hormones, such as estrogen and cortisol, in addition to aiding in the proper absorption of essential vitamins and minerals. Whey, found naturally in some dairy products and available as whey protein powder, it's one of the fastest digesting proteins with the highest biological value. For women over 40, it can be a strategic resource, especially for optimizing muscle recovery after exercise and reducing age-related muscle loss. Opting for dairy, without added sugars and from animals raised more naturally, ensures a more balanced nutrient profile and reduces intake of additives that may interfere with hormonal health. For those who are lactose intolerant, lactose-free options or fermented alternatives made from goat's or sheep's milk are often better tolerated. A common mistake is replacing natural dairy with highly processed fitness versions loaded with artificial sweeteners and flavorings, which can trigger inflammation and disrupt gut balance. Why protein is essential after 40, from age 40 onward, especially for women. A combination of hormonal and metabolic changes promotes muscle loss and fat accumulation, particularly in the abdominal area. This muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, lowers the basal metabolic rate, making it harder to maintain weight and energy throughout the day. At the same time, the gradual decline of hormones such as estrogen, progesterone, and growth hormone impacts strength, vitality, and even bone health. Protein is the key nutrient to slow this process. It provides the amino acids needed for building and repairing tissues, stimulates muscle protein synthesis. It helps keep blood sugar levels stable, avoiding insulin spikes. This glycemic control is crucial for preventing insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, and even cardiovascular disease, which becomes more common after menopause. Another important point is that protein increases satiety, which helps control appetite and prevents overeating. Consuming the right amount throughout the day, distributed across meals, ensures your body has a constant supply of amino acids to preserve lean mass and maintain hormonal balance. The connection between protein and hormones are chemical messengers produced from proteins or from high-quality fats. Many of them depend directly on adequate amino acid intake to be synthesized properly. For example, insulin, which regulates the entry of glucose into cells, is formed from chains of amino acids. The same is true for hormones like glucagon and growth hormone, which play crucial roles in metabolism and body composition. When protein intake is insufficient, the body may prioritize immediate vital functions, leaving more complex hormonal processes in the background. This can lead to imbalances that affect mood, energy, libido, and even the body's ability to burn fat efficiently. In addition, high-quality proteins stimulate the release of hormones that promote satiety, such as peptide Y and cholecystokin, helping to control appetite naturally. Hormonal balance is also indirectly influenced by protein because it helps preserve active lean muscle mass, which improves insulin sensitivity and contributes to more stable glucose levels. This stability is essential to avoid sudden energy swings and reduce systemic inflammation. It's two factors that interfere with hormone production and function. After 40, making conscious choices about protein sources is no longer just about maintaining your figure. It becomes an essential strategy for overall health. Eggs, omega-3 rich, fish, lean and organic meats, legumes, and protein-rich grains, as well as fermented dairy and whey protein, form a powerful combination to nourish muscles, protect bones, balance hormones, and keep metabolism active to achieve consistent results. Spread your protein intake throughout the day, combine animal and plant sources, and prioritize high-quality, minimally processed foods. Avoid replacing them with overly processed versions loaded with additives. And always pair your protein with vegetables and healthy fats to maximize the benefits. Remember, hormonal balance doesn't depend on a single food or supplement, but on a sustainable eating pattern and lifestyle. Small, consistent changes bring significant results over time. If you found this content valuable, like this video and share it with other women who are also seeking health and vitality. After 40, leave a comment telling me which of these protein sources you consume the most and whether you've noticed changes in your energy and well-being. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more practical, science-based guidance on how to care for your body and health at every stage of life.